Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my look at the new La Résistance DLC for Hearts of Iron 4, and we are focusing a lot on learning about the Intel operations. So hope you joined us on that. If you have not already, please subscribe or follow on Twitch, and of course I love hearing from you, so you can post comments at any time, so please do so. Oh, of course they also say in YouTube School, like the videos. Okay, so we want to look at this here. We want to add more operation or more capabilities. Radio interception group, government cipher school, passive defense, counterintelligence, economic. Well, let's do radio interception, get that going. And let's see. We could have armor, and our armor divisions will do better right now in Spain. Oh, good. In fact, this view we are here, so now, well, we're going to attack with the armor divisions and support with the infantry division, because we want to make sure that pocket's held. So if we do this, this will be a very successful operation. Now, why the hell they don't just freaking... No, I'm not an AI programmer. I don't know what it would take here. But can't you just have this guy, like, walk through this damn... They have 5 divisions getting ready for this invasion. This is... aggravating. This is why I say, it ain't the... I'm going to say it, shit show that we had at the start of this thing. But I fear they're not putting much effort into the AI combat right now to do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to send you... No, not across that. Come on, around here, because we... No, just okay, to here, to here, to here. There we go. That way it just hopefully keeps them from wasting divisions and whatnot, and better to focus their attacks on real pockets instead of imaginary ones. Okay, well, yeah, push into here. Counterattack. We'll take all these divisions off the map. And once this pocket is reduced, then we can look at maybe doing it again along here. Yep, got them, pocketing them. There's at least 3 there and at least 2 divisions here, so a total of 5 divisions, which should be destroyed, including a Soviet armored division of some sort. How is the intel doing? Okay, 90 days. And we'll see how much intel they get us about the Navy. It's just one sort of random blueprint. I don't know how much it's worth for all the effort that we went into that, but well, we might as well support that for the moment. Portuguese volunteers are here. Okay, radio interception group. Nice. Yeah, I think I want to up our passive so that way we won't have to have our people back doing stuff at home. Try to keep the intel And let's be little. Okay, we need light tanks, more motorized. So let's do the light tanks first, even though we need to motorize more.
Ziel anvisiert.
Oh, you were supposed to just be supporting their attack, not making it all on your own. There you go, now push into there. 38. Okay, well, those are 40. That's a little too in advance to push on at the moment. Yeah, we can push here in advance. It's not that bad. Okay, very good. Okay, looks like they've mostly, well, okay. Another coastal push? Yeah, that would be nice, I think. So let's come down here with all of you guys. Actually, you know, that division might be a better place to put. Okay, so we've taken off the board one of their Soviet armored divisions out here in Spain. Now let's also here for the moment, let's come in here and look at some templates. Okay. We now have some army experience. Yeah, let's see. Do we have enough radios in? Okay. We don't have any more motorized for that. Okay, so we really can't effectively upgrade that. And this is probably also going to be a similar situation. Oh no, here we could. Okay, so if we were upgrade with towed anti-tank for our support unit here, yeah, there we go, for our motorized. Now we'll give them a bit more firepower, even though we're not really facing tanks much. I'm going to what, James? After, well, I'm hoping to get Italy into the Axis, and yeah, I think I'm going to play a mostly traditional World War, and then I'm going to go after France. You know, after getting, you know, starting the invasion of Poland, and then help Italy with North Africa. How's this operation doing up here? Okay, 72 days. Okay, now we have to keep pushing. Hard and hard and, well, no, let's do one of the armored divisions go take out that airport. Hopefully Spain will follow me into there. Maybe they don't. I don't know. Okay, okay, support the attack on that. Support the attack there. And you can attack them there while they're still not well organized. Improved rubber processing, very nice. Okay, so we November. Yeah. How are the spies? Let's check them again. Let's see, 69 days. Yes, they're spiraling. Yes, you probably get that in there. So, still left to do.
Achtung! Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
Yep, push, push, push. Push, push, push. Don't give them a moment's break.
Befehle? Ihre Befehle!
Okay, armored pack. Come on, support me, Spain. We'll pocket them. Oh god, AI, come on. Yeah, I know there's a big open front here that you can just rush in. But we can also pocket these guys and eliminate a couple more divisions. Passive defense has increased. Very good. Okay, well before we add more there, let's see about building up more. Yeah, that would be a good idea. We'll increase our cryptology. Oh, yep, that took the factories out. Come on, get this closed before they close. Okay, well. We just got their last naval port, or their last port out for receiving supplies and other good things. And no, you still haven't come and supported my attack there. Get this thing closed, and they're going to retreat out because you're being pathetic. You've been pathetic. I'm going into unoccupied hexes. Yeah, I know I stalled. I don't know that I should have kept pressing with that armor division, but I think holding that port is useful. Now that you're there with the division, let's just circle right through, come right through here. Grab another province. Okay, let's just drive along here and scoop up a bunch more provinces. And if you notice, this is going to maybe create even bigger pocketing. Because we're going to get this massive, massive pocket. If we can. Okay. Weapons, weapons, weapons. That's what you need to fight a war, but you also need oil and ammunition. Okay, decisions. Yeah, we're not ending the MIFO bills. We are going. Oh, we need to press there a bit more. That is good. And back over to the intel map. Okay, 50 days left. Reassert eastern claims, very nice, and we're going to now be able to demand the Sudetenland. That will get us a lot, including Tetra trucks and other automobiles. Okay, you support the attack there because we don't want to give up control of that province if at all possible. Okay, Memo Lithuania folds, right, yes. Now, did Memel have anything useful? As in, well, no, we got 3 civil factories for that. That was useful.
Unter Beschuss.
Okay, well, now that they're there, let's go to here. Computing machine, great, great. Okay, well, we're gonna wait a few days and then do some of the 39 techs. Okay, we've got the pocket. It is now closed. Okay, stop attacking there. We'll just keep the pocket closed. We're still attacking successfully here, but that's cutting off all of them, including another Soviet infantry division, it looks like this time. They're already in Madrid. Oh, damn. Spain couldn't keep their damn thing closed well enough. National Spain. I handed it to you all on a platter. Okay, let's see what we might want to do. Yeah, now we're still waiting for that. And let's see about adding another. Okay, well, anti-partisan, that will come, but I don't know, does the chat have any basic suggestions on whether we want to look after, you know, naval, air, civil, yes, partisans in the future, I guess, or do we want to start that already? Interrogation techniques, enemy operatives, capture chance 100%, operatives, passive defense. Well, we've got passive defense level 2 already, so I think that's good for the moment. I want to expand into other areas or psychological warfare, propaganda missions effect, bloody boost enemy, boost ideological mission effectiveness. Yeah, well, like I said, we've got cryptology, we've got government cipher, radio interception, machine assisted. We need an interception, radio interception group. Is that? I mean, we need to actually form one, or oh, we have one here with this. Maybe to level 2. And oh, level 2 it. Okay. Yeah. Psych warfare has come in handy. Yeah, okay, we'll do psychological warfare. That may also be handy for dealing with places like Russia. Come on. Okay, you closed that again. Good. Yeah, keep that closed.
All right.
Now you can support that attack again. How much in the way of medium tanks? 200. We need more medium tanks if we're going to start either swapping out or adding battalions to our current tank divisions. Okay, well, hopefully you can take care of these pockets. We're sort of going to follow Azad's idea and push at least pocket Madrid from the rest of Republic and Spain. Where is our motorized division? Okay, yeah. Let's head that over here too.
Los, ausrücken! Achtung! Befehle! Angetreten! Ausrücken!
Well, they're starting to follow my lead up here. Now, was Germany good at psychological warfare? That'd be an interesting question.
Weiter, weiter! Zurück! Zeigt es
We want to
ihnen!
pocket them. I'll let them out of the pocket, people. You're letting them out of the pocket. Okay, well, well, we need more tanks, don't we? So, let's build some more tank factories, as it were. And focus on that. Yes, how are our spies doing? Hey, thanks for following. Do appreciate that. Joe? Good to... Oh, no, man, I'm reading that wrong. Man, I thought that P was a G. Sorry about that. Not Joe. Wow. Watch a streamer get things wrong. And now it's the first, so now we can come in here and start pushing on these. Psychological warfare, yay! Let's go for an army department. I think that'll be important for us. Okay, it was very good psych warfare in Eastern Europe. I don't know. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I don't know how effective it was. They just left their capital open. Hello, AI, you just left your capital open. And we just won that part of the Spanish Civil War. Not part of it, because we still have these guys over here. Well, let's move you to here. Let's move you to here also, and you can come to here. I just don't know. Well, the Spanish Civil War did end in January. I forget the actual year of the ending of the war, but yeah. I mean the actual date, not the years. Like I say, 39 is when the Civil War ends. Okay, well. Yeah, okay, well, I was talking about psychological warfare, not intel warfare. And so there's stay-behind networks. Yeah, there was a fair amount of anti-Soviet stuff going on. I don't know. I just don't know. You definitely, because like I say, I don't think there was any real number of Americans, or like Lord Haha, that whole psychological warfare against Britain. There was, unless you were already anti-British because you're IRA or something like that, there really was psychological warfare against Britain was an utter failure. I don't know in Western Europe, the occupation, you know, the posters and whatever, come join the fight against Bolshevism. Sure, they got volunteers, but it wasn't really a lot of volunteers. And so it definitely happened, but I don't know that it was effective. Norway may be one of the more effective, but that was maybe more Quisling than German propaganda. I would say. And definitely in America, the propaganda was not, in my opinion, effective. I definitely know there was a bunch of posters. I've, don't have any originals, but I have saved digital copies of stuff. In the East and the Schutzmannschaft, there were definitely lots of Schutzmannschaft battalions, but most of them were like running at 1 or 2 company strengths. They may have more companies than that, but just they were under strength units. They were mainly, internal security elements. But, I don't know if just general German behavior counteracted German propaganda there, or whether there was already so much anti-Soviet sentiment, whether on nationalist grounds or just Bolshevik, anti-Soviet grounds, already there that, I just don't know. But I know, like what I say in the West, Axis propaganda did not work very well, in my opinion. Vasilov nearly had 1 million men in his army. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. And now his army was never organized as a coherent force. It was kept all sort of separated around, and it was more of an administrative term when you're talking army. I don't know. I'm going to ask Mikhail about that, what he thinks. He's, an anti-Soviet Russian living in Russia. So, if I'm talking to him, I would say he has mixed feelings on the war, in that he's very proud of, including his, I think, family, but you know, Russian defense against German occupation. But he also, I think, is sort of like more accepting of the collaborationists against the Soviets. So it's sort of that I hate the Soviets, but I also proud of the, you know, the Russians that defended, you know, Mother Russia kind of thing. So some of this is maybe putting sentiment into, you know, in obviously, you know, not specific words in his mouth, but sort of sentiments. But this is sort of what I get from talking to him. It's sort of a mixed bag of, you know, yay for somebody like Vasilov in opposing the Soviets, but yay for the common soldier who was defending his homeland. Rosenberg's loss to Himmler in Berlin's political cost Germany the war. Yeah, well, one, I don't know that Rosenberg would have administered the lands very effectively. That's another question, because there's some of that. Definitely the more accommodating viewpoint that Rosenberg advocated for is definitely something that would been more useful for Germany. That's for sure. And it's sort of like, and this push there, right now. Come hard, you're weak. Push here, take that province, cut them off. Overrun, very good. Rush for the city of Barcelona, their capital. And better division rush to there to keep us from getting cut off. And so you do have, shall we say, propaganda type coming out of, elements coming out of, and we got it by them leaving their capital, their reserves. They didn't have any reserves, so they lost. Definitely had its effects, but how, you know, you have a really good propaganda. Hey, the Germans are here to help you. Oh, they just executed a bunch of people in town. You know, that had nothing to do with whatever partisan attack somewhere. You know, so maybe their propaganda was very effective, but their actions countered it. That may be a way, because, you know, they had the wholehearted support of the Ukrainians, even probably a lot of Ukrainian communist types, but their actions really just put the Ukrainians between, you know, the proverbial rock and the hard place. You either you either help the Soviets out, and you'll be crushed by Germany, or you help the Germans out and you're going to be crushed by Germany, because Hitler wasn't going to leave any semblance of the idea of Ukraine, and he didn't have any use for the people either. So yeah, well, propaganda is about influencing other people's viewpoints and actions, whether they're belief systems or just, like I say, you know, what they're willing to do. And so, yeah, I don't, maybe you can sort of tell, I don't have a great opinion of Rosenberg the person, and he wasn't like some savior, but he definitely generally had a better view, in a practical sense I'm talking now, not as in any real sense, but in a practical sense, a better view of how to deal with the East than Himmler ever did. It's all dark, you know, just because we will have new people here and think, well, he just said, yeah. Thank you, alarm going off. That's really helpful. So I'm sure you're all hearing that now. Okay, maybe they turned the alarm off. Good. Or just decided that didn't need to squeal anymore. Okay, we'll let all of you go. God, no. God, no. Azads, Heydrich was not the best colonial administrator. Von Neurath, I'm sure I'm butchering that to some degree, was much better of a colonial administrator. He was getting Czechoslovakia humming right along, but he wasn't harsh enough on them, so they left him in power, but they made Heydrich the deputy and basically, left Von Neurath the title and pushed him out of power. And iron-fisted Heydrich, Hangman Heydrich, comes in and messes the whole thing up. I've got tons of evidence that the Czech youth were, there's that one big Youth Day event in TRE that shows thousands of Prague area and other Czech youth that wasn't, this isn't the German minority living in, because there was a German minority left over from the Austro-Hungarian Empire in Prague, as well as new arrivals. No, this was the standard Czechs were coming out for what was supported by the collaborationist Czech elements in there. Now, I don't know that all the youth participating in the big, Olympic-like for boys and girls activities were all like friends of Germany. No, they were but they were willing to show up to do the sports day. And so and definitely all of the leadership that was putting the thing on were definitely collaborationists. I don't know about all the participants. I'm not even saying even most of them were pro-German or pro-collaboration, but they were willing to show up to this big Youth Day thing. You wouldn't have gotten that in some of these other, like France or something. They just wouldn't. The youth wouldn't have showed up. It would have just simply been whatever the local fascist party, those youth showing up. God, no. And its German actions did more to alienate the Czechs, and Heydrich was that. And that's, to my knowledge, the one and only time that Heydrich is a colonial administrator is for Czechoslovakia or Bohemia and Moravia, because he did not control Sudetenland and he did not have any control or association for Slovakia. Now, he was still also, the RHSA leader, which definitely has duties that are colonial, shall we say, but they all had other administrators, and his RHSA type units were often working at counter purposes to the local administrators. So you have clashes there, meaning if you have a tolerance of a particular ethnic minority, and could be Jews, but could be something else, in some area. Oh yeah, yes, you people who wear, I'm going to pick on Arno here, you people who wear wooden shoes, yeah, you're fine, we love you, you can help make a better world for us. And then you have the some Heydrich's type people coming in, we're arresting everybody with wooden shoes. What, we just spent months trying to get these people helping us out, and now Heydrich's goon squads are coming in to arrest people because that's the Berlin policy, and they never checked with the local policy. And so he wasn't administering this areas, because there was various Reichskommissars, there's the general government, and that general government expands into what had been Soviet controlled Poland. I read Hitler's Empire, and it's a very dark book. Man, it's dark. And I sort of gave up. I actually listened to it. So I gave up on once they really started to get to the final solution stuff. But just the regular occupations that they go into. I mean, they start with the German occupations in Poland during World War I, and how the Kaiser's Germans are very pro-Polish and set up a pro-Polish, local administration. And sort of set up a puppet state, that the idea that it would have, I don't know whether the Berlin was thinking independent Poland or simply a sort of a like you have the Austro-Hungarian Empire kind of thing, just a Polish region here for Poles as a subset. of the German Empire once World War I was victoriously had. But they were setting that up to then the anti-Polish shift. And various reasons for specifically anti-Polish shifts that go on for the Nazis that are, that are being formed there. Because Hitler doesn't start out, I hate Poles, because he's an Austrian, he's a sort of a Bavarian German. It's not his central radar kind of thing. He is more disgusted at things like Hungarians and other. He hates the Austrian Empire because it is a polyglot empire of multiple ethnicities. He hates the Habsburgs. He hates the Austrian Empire with a burning passion. He wants a Germanified elements, and I don't know how much Hitler would have tolerated even Himmler's dream of the Aryan elites ruling over the Slav peasantry in the East, because Hitler is more of an exclusionist, meaning, pure German territory. So when you dig into it, but no, Heydrich is a terrible colonial administrator. A good colonial administrator leaves the administrated friendly to their former administrators once they get some sort of independence. No, we don't need to be there. We already have 3 divisions there. So that is definitely not the case for a lot of the German situation.
Ausrücken! Ausrücken! Angetreten!
Check the spies. Yes. Check the spies. Thank you, Arno. Okay, finished. Oh, we got finished. Okay. The team had no trouble getting into the country and deftly avoided the tail enemy counterintelligence put on them. Our agents found an engineer in need of some personal company who has been very open about his work. Our team has blended in with the local civilians and is currently making plans to either make their way back to our lines or stay in the area for further assignments. Outlook excellent. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Guess we're going to put this on automatic repeat. Yeah. We're not trying to cancel it. But did we steal anything? I don't know if I would notice. We have a new tech. Yes, depth charge throwers, did we? Does it say, research? Oh. Did we not? Basic depth charge. We still don't have the throwers. That's 200%. What was there next to the star? Let's... Oh, here. Oh, okay. Read down here. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you, Arno. Thank you. We have gained insight into the advanced technology depth charge throwers. Okay, so that's... I thought it was actually going to give us the tech. but we can't automatically repeat that yet at this point. Okay, maybe we needed to do that before. So now when we get a free slot, we can come in here and get it at 200%. Okay, well, that's a definite bonus over that. Okay, see, I should read this more. 100%. Yes, yeah, because we got some of that. Okay, very good. Okay, well, that worked. Now, I guess we should have had that on automatic repeat, or okay, it's not letting me do that right now. Okay, well, so okay, so I guess we close this off, and then we send. Let's just send you back in building this network. Do we have another country we want to build a network in or anything? Do we want to try to get like Sweden on our side, or? I don't know if that's going to really help. So we're going to let him build. These guys can stay here now. What do we want to expand? Okay, we're still doing the department for 3 more days. Okay, now is going to be the time we're going to start doing some radars. And down here in Tyrol. There we go. Okay, now let's look here. Okay, so we were talking before, so he has 59% linguists done. And he was the one that was captured there for a while. He's an infiltrator, 6% and 64% linguist. And Otto Scorzini, I guess maybe he's filled up this possibility list. Army department, okay, very nice. Let's see, what can we do to expand more operatives? Probably expanding more departments, yes. Interrogation. Well, I want to do a new department. Another department. Interrogation. We're the Gestapo. We like interrogations. We're going to let that go for a bit. Well, let's look at our... Probably we need more trucks. Well, we're almost there. Trucks and tanks motorization. So, we want that. We're going to do trucks. We're going to do medium tanks, because although we're behind on regular, we will fill that up. Go for... Yeah, okay, after this, we'll go for portable radios. And we also need to trade for more tungsten. Let's grab one more from Sweden, which really just gives a reality. It was steel that was naturally reinforced with tungsten. Unit conference, okay. Sudeten land, very good. Munich agreement, nice. Okay. First Vienna award, 70 days. Ribbentrop Molotov Pact, yeah, not yet. Synthetic rubber, that's nice, which we may want west wall. We're already in February 39, and we don't even have the first stages of the West Wall done. Well, the only stage, I guess. And we want that. And more tanks. And more trucks. Mentioning West Wall, let's come over here.
Zuhören. Befehle. Ausrücken.
Yeah, I know I can just draw a pretty little line and the AI will make stupid decisions. Like putting equal number defending down here behind the Rhine as putting up defending in other places. And of course, where, and yes, we will have a West Wall before I start the war off, but where even with walls, west or otherwise, being behind the river is much less of a problem.
Ihre Befehle. Ausrücken.
And this province here, where Saarbrücken is, can be hit from 3 provinces, not just 1. Okay, we're still getting more and more and more. Okay, we can do 1 more light tank production capability there. Okay, these 7 divisions come over to Saturn. Improved oil processing, very nice. And we are going to go for, well, this first, I think. Well, I have a nationalist Spain that hopefully is reasonably friendly. Sure, Plunk, very good. Blitzkrieg. Well, we need armored cars, I think. We didn't, yeah. My rant earlier distracted me from actually building armored cars. And let's go with Arno wanting portable radios. Or is it here? We'll get that going too. We can speed this up a bit. We've been playing very fast earlier and we slowed down a bit for Spain. Fuzzy image on the screen. Hello, Steve. Sorry for the image. I should be sending you good. It says I'm sending you 60 frames a second at 1080p. Okay, we can improve our government. I know we could for a while, but I wanted to see about storing up a little bit of extra. Regrouping. Don't know. Let's see. Keitel, Army Drill, Division Training Time. Well, it's still our current. We'll do that instead. Now let's just see if this goes faster. If I have two guys doing the same portable radios in Britain. It's already jumped to 9 to 10. I don't know whether he's just better at it. Hello. Oh. Astrasol? I'm butchering that. I'm sorry. Well, he's catching up fast. Okay. Well, we've got some radar built, so we're going to build some more because we want to go to level 2 in these places. Look out and see everything better. Better. Okay, so he's almost caught up with his network and maybe going to surpass him. Or maybe them working together. Well, he's base gain strength. I don't know. Okay, and okay, so we got our radar mostly. Well, we'll put one in Berlin just to cover our interior in Brandenburg here. And we'll plus it to get to that level. And then we will go back to producing more military factories. Okay, is that? Yeah, well, we have one in Tyrol. Here, that's on the Italian border. Hey, thanks for following. So we have that. Okay, we have our west wall. Großraum, Weinschab, whatever. It's to align Romania that, which is good. But still, we're looking at wanting to get the fate of Czechoslovakia sooner rather than later. But we're looking around here. Yeah, we don't need to care about any of those. More naval dockyards. Okay. Yeah. Where do we want to? We'll do the first Vienna Awards, I think. I think it will. Okay. Well, maybe I did forget that. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Because we want to see into northern Italy to help them out. Dispersed industry, very good. Okay, so we've got a lot of that. Now let's check over here, 39. Well, we'll let that radar hang there for a moment. And let's improve. Yeah, we'll start improving anti-tank. Well, he's definitely moving a bit faster. I don't know whether it's catching up because of him. Or not. Fuel refining. We'll get submachine guns researched. Yes, this is the new La Résistance DLC for Hearts of Iron 4. And these are our 4 spies. We had 1 killed, but I mean, we had 4. These are our 3 current spies. Atos Skorzeny is the only one that I'm sure that's a actual historical one. We now have Intel. 2 of them are building up Intel networks. We're going to try to steal some more technology from Britain. So, yes, you're right. Depth charge though. I forgot that. We'll get there though. And so, yes, and they're building spy network. Or 2 of them are now building spy networks in Britain. So we are checking out the new, so at least some of the new mechanics. Are they overpowered, underpowered, just how they work? I'm learning along with everyone else here. Oh, we probably need to do this some more. Okay, yeah, Britain's almost caught up with us. Let's plunge ahead with that. Okay, support equipment and motorization are, because we just, I think, had some divisions come on the field. So let's wait a moment. 1, 2, 3. Let's get another day fully done. There we are. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's reasonably good. I think I want more aircraft. That'll get me a little more fighters, obviously. Now let's look at armored divisions. Here we have some. Back. Okay, we have. Okay, we could swap light armored company. Okay. We could do light armored company, or we could do a armored recon company. Light armored recon company, armored recon company. Okay. Okay, this needs light tanks to fill it. We don't have enough. Or we can come here and look at that. And this needs armored cars to fill it instead of that. We're going to go with this now. We're going to switch over. We're going to just make sure we build more armored cars to fill that out. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. So we will have that now. Wish they would have kept the consistency in symbols. If you're using solid circles, use solid circles throughout. If you're using hollow circles, use hollow circles. Some of it's just aesthetics, of course, but still. We can make variants for subs. Well, I'm not really sure what right now sub-variants. We don't have really any Navy experience and being able to change much of this. We may have some better stuff, but I'm just going to stick with the Type 7s right now. Or no. We're going to... Yeah, I'm not sure how much we should do of the idea of surface warfare. I know you're fond of it, but I'm just thinking here as Germany, where our main naval tactics will be to avoid action, because action will not. Okay, well now we can start okay, steel blueprints. So we're going to prepare that, because we've infiltrated that already. We're going to automatically repeat this time, and we're going to put all 3 of our people on this, because we need 3. We only have 3, so we're going to prepare. And we're just going to have them steal, 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 hopefully there. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. No arguments with me. It just, you know, is it more important to have more subs to do submarine warfare? Or is it more important to have some destroyers to try to protect our convoys, particularly with Norway? You know, don't know. Or should we really be building more transports? You know, there will be a few more events due to expand our naval. Let's just go back down to that, because we may expand our naval shortly here. So you're not wrong by any means. It's just I don't know what is the best choice at this moment. Okay. Can invite to faction. Let's see. Asked to join from Italy. Okay. Yes, we will accept El Duce joining our faction. Very good. Okay, we're going to end this episode here. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. I really do appreciate that. I also really love the idea of you commenting and sharing, so if you can hit that share button on it. But you don't know how much even just saying hi, thanks, or whatever for the videos really helps with the YouTube algorithms on this. So if you can just say something would be pleasant. But you got some comments about either my styles, tips, suggestions, what you think about the new mechanics added to the game. Would love to hear your comments on that. So thanks so much. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.